Alrighty, guys. So y'all remember my friend's Grand Cherokee I did a while back? Well, it was hot then, guys. It was summertime, peak summertime, and her AC was not cold. Now, granted, the AC was cold from a plumbing standpoint. Remember, guys, I say this all the time. There's a couple of sides to AC. You got the plumbing side and you got the distribution side. In this case, there's a distribution failure. And what I mean by that, under the hood, the plumbing side, that's working. Pressures are normal. The lines are freezing cold. It's just that that coldness is not being transferred out of the vents, which is what makes the passenger compartment comfortable. Okay, so I rigged the car up to where, now let me back up. What's happening is the door actuator failed. At least I thought it failed. I ended up replacing that, but in the process of replacing that, I find out that the gears that controls the doors inside is damaged and broken. Yes, because when I pulled the actuator out, the gears fell out with it. Alright, guys, as you can see, I had to do anyway, guys. I got the actuator off, and as you can see what came off with it. Okay, yes, this is part of the mid case. I want to say, guys, I'm getting into mid case territory, meaning the whole housing may have to be replaced at some point, because I think this is how you get a new actuator. It only comes like this. None of this stuff's supposed to come out with it, so chances are it is broken. I can see it's broken. Now, you still have some options, guys, as far as, now we all know we're in the mid part of April. No, we're in the beginning part of May. So we all know we're finna be faced with extremely hot heat right now, right? So what you can do if you in financial difficulties, what you can try to do, or what you can do is just manually leave this on cold. Leave this in the cold mode. But the only thing you got to be careful, guys, now let's go manually to the actuator. Here we go, right here. This is what the actuator is attached to, and it moves this back and forth depending on your temperature setting. As you can see, y'all see that? That is what the actuator is moving. So if it go full open, that may be cold. If it go full this way, that may be hot. But at any rate, what you can do is manually put this on cold and just leave it there. In other words, don't put the actuator on, because if you put it on and plug it in, the computer will try to move it depending on the commands from the HVAC module. So I'm going to go run. This is a friend of mine. I'm going to go run this by her and let her know. If not, we got to take the whole dash out and replace the mid case, the whole housing mid case. All right. Yes, this broke off. Pieces broke. I see little plastic pieces falling all over the place, guys. Sometimes you can get lucky and it just be an actuator. Sometimes not. So the only way to fix that, guys, is with a complete mid case. In order to do a mid case, the whole dash have to come out. Set the mid case on the ground and go back in with another one. The mid case is going to have the doors and assembly all built into one. So my bright idea to save her money, because she doesn't have any, all right, it's all about finances with some people, guys, is where I can rig it up. So I rigged the temperature. We're dealing with temperature, hot and cold. I rigged the temperature actuator gear up to where to stay in the cold position. So here we are now, I don't know, 5-6 months later. It's November. It's winter time. It is cold. All right, so now she wants me to unrig it and make it to where it will be heat coming out of the vent. All right, so like I say, I directed y'all, I carded that video, but I'm gonna put a piece of it in here. Here's the rubber band that I put on the gear. Let me show y'all the gear I'm talking about. First, yes, let's do this. Alright. Yes, y'all see that gear? Hold tight. Right there. It is now in the hot position. Before, All right, that's the cold position. Bring it down. You can feel the temperature change, guys. So I'm now in the hot position. It is burning hot, matter of fact. There's no way I'm gonna make this in the middle, like neutral, in the middle. So you gotta have a couple of options: cold or hot, cold or hot. So now I use this rubber band to hold it in that position. I hope y'all can hear me over this blower, but I use that rubber band to hold it in a position. So all I'm doing is rigging the car up to where to stay in the hot position, so she can have heat. Now I don't usually do videos like this because this is not a repair video. This is a hack video. All right, and I don't condone this, but like I say, when you're talking about finances, everybody's not able. Now this is dual climate setup, right? So if I do one, yeah, because see, it's cold over here and I got this on full heat, so I'm gonna have to go on the other side and do that side as well. I think both of them was broke, if my memory served me correct. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go on the other side and do the exact same thing, guys. All right, guys, let's take a look at the final hack where I have the rubber band. I can turn this blower off so y'all can hear. Where I have the rubber band. Y'all see that? Got the band holding, because if you don't put something there to hold it in place, it's just gonna fish and work its way back to the other position. This way I have it now, it's not gonna move. It's gonna stay there. It's gonna be there until next summer. So yes, that is the hack that I have in place. For this side, I gotta do the exact same. Remember, guys, in that spot right here, actuator's supposed to be there. So because here's a cord to the actuator, but the mid case is broken, so the actuator, a brand new actuator, would do nothing for this vehicle. All right, let's continue. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. Just wanted to explain to you guys what's going on. So that's all I have. If you have to do this, you have to do it. Again, guys, it's all about finances. So she don't have it, so I'm gonna make it to where this will hold her until summertime roll back around. But it's gonna be full-blown heat. There's no mid. There's no in between. You're either gonna be hot or nothing. So you're gonna have to, in other words, MTC is out of the question. You're gonna have to physically on, off, on. You get too hot, turn it off. Vice versa. All right, that's all I have. I don't like these type videos, but what the hell, it's another video to add to my catalog. We're just gonna name it something like hack your heater system or something like that. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.